There will soon be a new 3-digit emergency hotline to call for help during a mental health crisis. The Federal Communications Commission approved 988 as a new nationwide hotline. The new 988 crisis hotline begins in 2022. Last year, more than 800 people died by suicide in Oregon.
So you're going to get someone who's trained to deal with mental health crisis calls. And for the individual that's calling, they may not necessarily need or prefer a police response, and nor do the police want to be responding to all of these calls when a clinician on a phone can handle many of them.
When it launches, the 988 system will have more than 160 call centers nationwide. A wildfire is burning in Klamath County this afternoon. The Spence Mountain Fire is about 50 acres off Highway 140 West near the shore of Upper Klamath Lake. No structures are threatened. Nearby trails and a boat launch are closed. A couple of dry and average days ahead for us, but Katie Zuniga says after that we will really warm up. She joins us now, the first look at our local alert weather. Katie?
Lee, I hope you're ready for those 95 or more degree days, because we do have at least one in our extended forecast. With that, we are also going to continue to see these clear skies and really little to no chance for any precipitation. A few clouds tonight, and that's a little different than we've had over the last few days. Not the winds, though. This is going to be the same. We're looking at winds about 15 to 20 miles per hour tonight. They will stay with us through the evening and continue into tomorrow. All of our winds are going to continue to come at us out of the northwest. Here's a look at our temperatures today. We made it into the 90s, and we're still seeing these clear skies. But one thing we're paying attention to as well is our pollen. Trees have been just a little bit back and forth from low to none. We'll keep an eye on that for you and let you know if it changes. And we'll talk about those 90-degree days coming up in just a bit. Lee, back to you.
The president of a group pushing to move Oregon's border to create Greater Idaho filed a federal lawsuit. Rhea Piniella tells us why.
Organizers of a movement aimed at making Southern Oregon part of Idaho have filed a lawsuit, hoping to get the number of signatures needed to get their initiative on the ballot reduced. Move Oregon's border for a Greater Idaho has until August 5th to get the necessary number of signatures to get their initiative on the November ballot. The movement is led by a La Pine resident, Mike McCarter. The group's pushing to move the Oregon-Idaho border to make rural Oregon a part of Idaho. It says Greater Idaho would include part of Jefferson County and La Pine. The case has been assigned to a judge in Eugene who recently granted relief to a group with a similar case. The group People Not Politicians had its deadline pushed back more than a month. It also had its signature requirement reduced by about 100,000. Both groups say the COVID-19 pandemic and Governor Kay Brown's stay-at-home executive order makes it difficult to gather enough signatures. A hearing is scheduled for July 20th. Reporting from Bend, Rhea Piniella, News Channel 21.
Coming up, a look at the latest expansion plan for the Deschutes County Public Library.
What's so awesome about your favorite pair of shoes?
These are my favorite shoes because they've lasted forever, they keep me active, and they get me from A to B.
Because I love the way they look, and I've worn them for some important milestones in my life, like my graduation and the first time I was on TV.
I love to go out, get dressed up, and what better way to finish an outfit than with a cute shoe.
Like your favorite pair of shoes, News Channel 21 is tried and true. Central Oregon's news leader since 1977.
Discover Ben's best selection of quality outdoor furniture in stock and ready for delivery at Powder House Ski and Patio. The season for outdoor living is here, and there is no better time to redefine your outdoor space than now. Patio furniture for every home at Powder House.
You might have already guessed by our name, but we really know trees. Call Central Oregon Tree Experts for tree trimming, stump removal, and general tree care. We take the right approach and tend to your specific tree needs, and we always leave things better than we found them. This comes from years of experience and caring for every tree the way it deserves, because in the middle of all the tiniest details is where we belong. After all, we are the experts.
Central Oregon has an endless supply of sunny summer days to enjoy relaxing in your backyard. Powder House has everything you need to create your outdoor paradise. Stop in today and relax in one of 60 patio sets on display at Powder House Ski and Patio.
More fun, no filters. Modern Family Nightly
On Fox Central Oregon.
The Deschutes County Library is planning a major expansion, but it needs your approval to do so. The library board will send a $195 million bond measure to the November ballot. The bonds would finance the construction of a new central library, as well as repair and remodel existing libraries. The 12.75-acre parcel costs about $1.3 million. It's located west of Highway 20 near Roble Road. The planned central library will serve all of Deschutes County, featuring a learning center for children, flexible gathering spaces for business meetings and study groups, a technology hub, and performance art space. We asked the library director why this is a good time to ask for funds from the public.
We're needed the most and used the most in times of economic crisis. We're the place where people can come and research jobs. They can look for ways to transform their lives, and simple things just as free information and entertainment. Getting free DVDs, getting books for free, helping out at a time when money is short.
More than 70,000 people in Deschutes County have a library card. That's nearly 30% of the population. This is the library's first request for funding in 22 years.